This is the secret to getting the most out of your team so you can grow your business exponentially instead of linearly. Now, I wanted to make this video because, a lot of people don't know, we've grown surplusfund.com to being a decent sized company. We have around 40 team members at this point. And as you can probably imagine, leading and managing 40 people is not easy, by any means. And so over the last few years as we've grown the company, I've learned quite a bit about what it takes to manage and lead this amount of people. And the biggest secret I can give you guys is leading, you may have heard this before, is very much like shepherding, Now, I say this specifically because in order to lead, you have to both lead with positive energy, right? With thoughts of, words of encouragement, words of affirmation, stuff like that. But you can't always be on the positive side. Leadership is very much balanced. So sometimes you have to come on hard with a little bit of sternness, a little bit of discipline, and instill that into your people. The problem becomes when you go too far on one side or the other. Now, that's what makes leadership more, in my opinion, of an art than a science, is that at the end of the day, leadership, there's not a framework that will allow it to work every single time perfectly. It is about reading the situation and using your wisdom, using the information you have to make the best decision based on that situation, based on the person, based on all the other variables. So for example, in one situation, you may have to come in really hard on the person and say, look, you need to do a better job of this, da-da-da-da-da. And in the exact same situation for someone else, you may realize that, hey, they're not mentally mature enough to handle a hard, hey, you need to do this better, da-da-da-da. Maybe they need a different tact to handle that situation. And so you have to, as a leader, understand what that takes, understand that it's more about reading people and understanding who you're leading than it is how you're leading. And that is the secret to getting the most out of your team, because ultimately, if you get the most out of your team, you're going to get the most out of your company. Because what is a company? What is an organization? It's just a group of people moving towards a common goal, right? So with that being said, this is a quick tip video. If you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Of course, like the video. And I'll see you on the next one.